Good morning, good morning. So it's Monday, I think the 3rd of June, and I'm here, I'm home. I'm giving thanks. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm still here. I'm above ground. So I got up and I made myself a salad. I have some strawberries, some blueberries, cauliflower, spinach, broccoli, cucumber, sweet peppers, orange, lettuce, pineapple, red onion, carrots, and some honeydew. I'm trying my best to eat healthy and drink a lot of fluid. The summer is here, so I may not have the summer body, but I'm using the one I have. It might be thick, but it's healthy. Okay, on another note, away from my salad. Um, Let me spin my camera. So, I am a mother of 5 sons. I have one who is 24. I have one who is 22. I have one who will be 19 in a couple of days. And I have one who is 18. And I have a son who is 9. Um, I live on Nantucket Island. We're 30 miles out in the ocean. It's a very safe place, thank God. And there are a lot of limitations here. Like, we don't have a lot of. Our biggest store here is Stop and Shop. If we need clothes, we gotta take a boat or we gotta fly off. And the boat takes either 2 hours or it can take an hour, depending on how you wanna go and the price you wanna pay. And for the plane, it takes like 20 minutes, and that's like a lot of money. It can be a lot of money. So on Saturday, my 9-year-old dad said he wanted to take him to the barber shop. But when they went, the barber shop was like busy, so they came back home and he told him 10 o'clock Sunday morning he would take him to the barber shop. I didn't even remember, but my son remembered because he likes listen to his dad a lot, and he tried to do everything to please his dad because his dad, we're not together, so he doesn't really spend a lot of time with him. And it's sad, but it's the truth. Um, my son say I don't spend a lot of time with him either, but he's just trying to say stuff because I'm home with him every day. He lives with me 24/7. He never go to his dad's house, so he's with me all the time. So he took him to the barber shop 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. And I don't know what happened because I wasn't there with them. So I wasn't worried or anything because he was with his dad. He should be safe and everything. At like 12:45, I was in my room and I heard they coming up the walkway, and I hear him say, "Oh, it's your mom's fault. It's your mom's fault." And I was thinking, what is my fault now? Because I get a lot of blame. But I have big shoulders. See? I can take it, and then I just brush it off. So he's saying that I baby him or I shelter him or whatever word you want to use. My son is 9 years old, and he's ADHD, and it doesn't affect him. All he do is he can't sit still, and his brain is working like a 40-year-old man. some things that he say a 9-year-old should not be saying or should not be thinking, or things that he knows. And you might think that, well, you're teaching him now. He watched a lot of TV because we don't really have play dates or whatever. So he learned a lot and he read a lot. Anyway, he was at the barber shop. What I understand is his dad told him that he would be back within an hour, because he said like there was 4 people before him. So his dad didn't came back until 2.5 hours later. So my son didn't bring any snack. He didn't bring a toy. He didn't bring anything. So my son left the barber shop, or he borrowed the barber phone to use to call his dad. His dad wasn't picking up because he was driving a cab. And when you're driving a cab, you can't be talking on the phone or whatever. I'm not making excuses for him because this is like inexcusable. So my son left and went to the restaurant beside where I used to work and was sitting there waiting. He said he borrowed somebody else's phone and called his dad, but he didn't call me. Why, I don't know, because I would left and go get him. So then my son walked across the main road and was there, say he was looking to see if he sees his dad driving past, which was very dangerous. He could have been killed. He could have been kidnapped. So many things I don't want to think about. But yet, I am to blame because I grow him too sheltered. That's what his dad said. And there's always enough blame to go around, but when there are some people who never take the blame for whatever thing they do. Now, it's really upsetting to my son, really upsetting to me. And instead of his dad taking responsibility, he's blaming somebody else. No, what he should have done was take him to the barber shop and stayed with him. It would be his little half an hour or 1 hour that he would spend to talk with him and counsel him and all of that, because he don't get to spend time with him. And Father's Day is coming up, and it's coincidental that this happened in the month of June, when it's Father's Day, Father's Month, and I could say a lot about that, but whatever happened in the dark always come to the light. So I'm not going to say much about that. But up to this morning, my son was talking about it, and he's very upset because you don't do stuff like that. And I don't send my son a lot of places by himself. And a lot of people might say, oh, he's 9-year-old, he should be able to do stuff by himself. But I know him, he's my son, and I see how he operates. So I know when he's ready, he will do stuff by himself. If I go to the supermarket sometime, I let him go in by himself and pick up his stuff and meet me at the cashier, or I send him in there by himself sometime with a cab. And he should be able to walk home from school, but I haven't let him done that yet because I don't know why. And I don't think it's a matter of me growing him too sheltered, but it only takes one crazy driver, one drunk driver, one failed brake, and for you to lose a child. Or we don't have gun violence over here, so thank God I don't have to worry about that. But I'm not ready to send him out there by himself yet. But I'm just saying, fathers, you got to step up your game. There are millions of fathers who are the best fathers there could be. And then there's some who live a terrible life, and their life is no example for their kids. They go around, they having a lot of kids with a lot of different women, they're stealing, they're scamming, they're lying, they're doing all manner of evil. But the thing about it is, you can be a bad example, but at the same time you can be a good counselor. You can tell your kids, admit to your kids that I did wrong. I'm not living the best life, but this is a life for you not to take. Don't wait until you're in jail or your kids in jail or whatever to tell them that that's not the way to go. You can counsel them and tell them don't do that. And you see, the thing about having kids is if you don't do anything to get them here, then you don't have to worry about having a lot of kids to take care of. But once you get them here, they're your responsibility. And it's just sad. And I have my son in counsel because, not because he's misbehaving or he's acting up, but he don't have a lot of role models, and it's sad. It's sad. So fathers, step up your game. Start being there for your kids. You might say, oh, we don't have anything to talk about or whatever. Whatever kind of work you do, that can be a source of information. That can be a source of conversation. Teach your kids whatever skill you have. If it's a bookkeeping, they learn maths in school. You can teach them something. That's where they develop a love. If you sing, if you play music, you can get your kids involved and you can teach them how to do stuff. So that's just my little 2 words, and I'll show you my salad again. Um, I'm not a big fan of exercise or of walking or stuff like that. I will do it, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not gonna get up every morning and go walk. So what I do is I try to eat healthy. So this is my salad, and I'm gonna have for lunch today. I don't know if I'm gonna put any meat on it or whatever. So we have some strawberry, blueberry, cauliflower, spinach, broccoli, cucumber, 3 different kind of sweet peppers, orange, lettuce, pineapple, red onion, carrots. So salad is something that for me, I gotta eat it when I'm hungry. If I have a big meal prepared with all the meats and all the rice and potatoes, I'm not gonna eat a lot of salad. So what I do is I make sure I make my salad and I eat it as a meal. And then after I eat other stuff if I'm not full. And have my water here. So you have a great day, and I had the best dad in the world. He's still alive. I just spoke with him this morning. He's gonna be 82 years old, and he took care of us the best way he knew how. He made sure we go to school. He made sure we have place to eat. We have food. We have a place to sleep. It might not have been the best life, but he did the best he could. And he took care of over 30 odd other kids that wasn't his. And I salute him. And I just wish my kids had gotten the opportunity to have a great father like I did. And I'm not saying they don't have a good father, but they're not great like the father I had. Anyway, you have a great day and happy Monday, and have a great week. Bye.